Yo, what up everybody? It's Stephen here from Mod2Fame, back with another video, man. I brought y'all with me on some errands that I'm running, man. Super important stuff. A lot of you don't know, but we rent out an airport multiple times a year to do races. Big races. It's where we film some of our biggest race content. And right now I'm standing on the grounds because we've had to cancel the event twice due to the pandemic that's going on right now, man. But anyway, I'm gonna rock out with y'all. Y'all gonna walk the grounds with me a little bit. We're gonna take a ride and let's just jump into it, man. Let's go. Yeah, man, so like I was saying, man, we rent out this beautiful airport. Actually, I'll show y'all the grounds real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'll show them to y'all. This is a beautiful, beautiful space where we race on the airstrip. So this is the taxiway here. And then on the far side of that is the airstrip where we race. I can't go out there right now because planes are coming and going. But on that airstrip that we race is actually a little over a half a mile long from the start to the finish. But we need ramp up speed because we do roll races, so you need to be able to get up to like 40 miles an hour. So we started about 30 and 40 rolls, so we need about 1,100 feet or 800 feet of rollout. Then we race for 1,650 feet, and then we need about 1,100 feet of shutdown so that you don't run off into the bushes out there. So really nice runs. For an example, my Hellcat, when it was making about 800 wheel, was getting up from 0 to about 140, probably about 142, 143 mile an hour. Actually, I was racing the McLaren 570 when I did that. Check that out right now.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
So that was here on these grounds, and man, crazy part is there's some like fast cars. Like we had twin turbo Lambos, McLaren 720s hitting like 170, 180 mile an hour in that same space. So that just goes to show you like levels. But anyway, as I told you guys, I had to shut down the event twice now. The first one was supposed to be in April. The second date we moved it to, postponed it to, was May. Now we had to postpone it to June. We was gonna do it May 30th, but we gotta postpone it to June now. So now you gotta understand, people purchase tickets for the April event. So they're expecting they're getting their cars ready. Cool, they understood the first postponement. The second postponement is tough though, because you gotta understand, again, people paying their money, they expect to be able to get out and race. Thankfully, man, the majority of people that have signed up have previously signed up, so they know about the event. They know what to expect, and they've been waiting for it through the whole winter. So a lot of them don't want to give up their spots, so that's why they're not complaining. But I want to keep everybody's spirits up. So the way that we're going to do that is next week, the 30th, I don't know, by the time y'all see this video, it's probably going to be like a couple days away. But on the 30th, we're going to host a drive for all of those that signed up for the Roll Race Invitational, which is what we call the event that I had to postpone twice for. For all of those people, we're gonna do a drive, and we're gonna do a sick drive. And the drive that we're gonna do, we're calling the Fast Cars Only Run. So fast cars or nothing. If you slow, stay home. Plus, not to mention, a lot of slow cars, they ain't gonna sign up for an event like this because they know how fast the cars are. So I know everybody's itching to get out, so we're gonna have a drive, but I just want you guys to know that organizing these events, whether it's like this, renting out and shutting down a whole airport, who you know doing that? what I'm saying? Anyway, besides that, when you organize these events, a lot of planning goes into it. So in order to have the smoothest event possible, next week when we do this drive, I am going to do the drive myself. Now today, I'm whipping out in a Durango, you feel? So the Durango, you know, looking good or whatever, but the reason why I like to go in a low-key car is because I need to drive by cops, I need to drive through small towns, and I need to check it out. I need to get a vibe for it. So in getting a vibe for it, I don't like to be in a flashy car that sticks out. So although the truck looks good, it's on 22s, you know, looking real nice, but it's still not like, oh my God, look at that. Like, you know, like one of the Hellcats would be, or the Porsche would be. So we're gonna do this drive today. We're gonna hit some straights, some back roads, and my man, Rich, with 1,000 horsepower Trackhawk is gonna be joining me today. So we're gonna jump into it. Let's hit the road, man. Let's have some fun. All right. First of all, I know y'all already, you know, y'all hot on this. You know what I'm saying? This hit me too. This hit me too. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on the Durango. Don't sleep. Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. Y'all ready. Y'all ready. Y'all not ready. Hold on. Let me get the key close enough so I can start. Hold up. Huh? 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 What? Get some. Get some. Get some. Rich, get him. Get him, Rich. Get him. That X3M just embarrassed me, bro. It's all right, though. I got my big bro with me. You know what I'm saying? My man in the Trackhawk right now. Get him. I'ma just watch this, yo. Let's watch this. Let's watch this. Watch what he pop out. Get him, Rich. Yeah, Rich. Get him, baby. Get him, baby. Let's go. Let's get him. Get him. Get him. Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for you, BMW. It's a wrap, son. My man about to eat your food. Oh, it's a wrap. Yo, as soon as this open up, y'all ready? Y'all ready? This is it. This is it. Yo, ate his food, bro. What I tell you? What I tell you, baby. And here we are, maxed out. The Durango don't go past 120. We maxed out. We can't even see them no more, bro. They gone. They gone. But we got him, though. Got him. Maybe round two. They looking at each other. They sizing it up. There we go. Again. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. For days, mad back road twisties we gonna hit after doing crazy long stretches and straight roads. Then we gonna come to the back roads and the twisties and hit it. Yo, Rich, give me a rev. Yeah, buddy. It's on. Just a minute worth driving on this road. This road is like freaking, I don't know how many miles, but man, we gonna have a good time. 5,500 pounds, bro. The weight, my brakes smell like death. God, my brakes stink. The Trackhawk is chilling. You know, he got them big Brimbos on it. And he's on Nitto NT05Rs. My brakes smell bad, huh? Yo, I chewed him up, man. I chewed him up. But it was worth it. God, yo, tell me that road is sick, right?
Nice road.
There's so many like inclines. Yeah, you do. You gotta know the road. You gotta know the road.
It was hugging good. I was coming through like 70 the whole way.
Yeah. After my brakes started to really get mushy, I had to stop. Then the drive is gonna end here, guys, where we could check out the grounds, take some pictures, you know, and then say our goodbyes and know that we're gonna be here about, I would say, what is that, about 28 days or 29 days after Saturday's drive. We'll be back here racing. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a fun ass day. It's gonna be a really fun day next Saturday. Yo, what a drive today, man. Going through the route, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun seeing what it is. I just can't imagine what it's gonna look like next week when there's 30 muscle cars, supercars, which are like Porsches, Lambos, McLarens, Ferraris, and Hellcats and GTRs and AMGs, when we all rolling M's next week through those roads. It's gonna be absolutely bananas. And I do this stuff, man, because I do it for the love. Like these events that we throw, a lot of people would think, oh, you make all this kind of money. I actually made a video before explaining exactly how much we made last year doing these events, and it's not like kind of what you think. So it's more for the love of the sport. It's what I love to do. It's great branding. That's another thing, and that's what it's really about, man. So I've created something here in Mod2Fame that no one can take away. No one can tell me what it is. No one can tell me how it should be or what to do. As much as I appreciate y'all comments and stuff and y'all suggestions, at the end of the day, what you're watching, this content that you're watching, is curated, created, thought of, and directed by me. So you looking at my innermost thoughts of the things that I like to do, the things that I love, you know what I'm saying? And I challenge you guys to, you know, instead of critiquing, criticizing me, get out and do something for yourself. I get so many people, you know, making sideways comments all the time, and it's like, okay, cool, but what are you doing? Yo, this will gap that. Okay, so get out and gap that. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all guys. I'm actually doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? So whatever your opinion is cool, but when it comes time for the rubber to meet the road and for you to actually make shit happen, do you make it happen? When I come up with ideas and concepts and thoughts, I make it happen. I do it. I put my mind to it and I make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I put the wheels in motion, and I have the right people around me that help me to make it happen. In every step of the way, in everything that I do, there's always people around me that I surround myself with that'll help me to make it happen. One, because they believe in me. They believe in my vision. They believe in my thought process. They believe in my ability to execute on things. And it's because my history shows that I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to explain this to y'all, but a lot of y'all have dreams, visions, thoughts, or whatever, but you only want to do half the work to get it. And unfortunately, don't work like that. Like, it just doesn't. So I give y'all a prime example. I can't tell y'all how many people after, let me tell y'all first of all the story of the airport and how we got going with the airport. I was looking for a space that wasn't a drag strip because I'm not a big fan of drag strips. So I was looking for a space that I could host my friends, me racing, you know, I could hold dope events and stuff like that. So I was like, yo, you know what would be dope? If we could rent out an airstrip. I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I don't know what it's gonna take, but this is something that I want to set out to do. So then I started looking at different airports. I was calling around all the privately small owned airports, and everybody was like, nope, nope, nope. So I was like, okay, calling doesn't work. So I got the no's from the calling. Then I tried emailing different airports. No responses, or not interested. I bet. I feel you. Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Privately owned small businesses, like recreational things like airports that require people to go outside in order for them to make money, are suffering right now due to social media, due to people not wanting to leave the house as much. And I'm not talking about because of the pandemic. I'm talking about period. Those type of businesses are just not flourishing like that. People are not looking to learn how to fly right now. It's not a huge thing. In those private airports, that's the bulk of their revenue. This is something that I knew. This is something that I researched. I'm like, yo, why are these people saying no? And I think they're saying no because they have a perception about cars and racing, and they think, when they think cars, racing, and all that kind of stuff, they don't think revenue opportunities. They think headaches. They think risks. They think liabilities is what they think, because they think young kids doing dumb shit and what they seeing like on the news. So, you know, the media shutdown is the shutdown. All right, so what's the next steps, Steph? Call's not working. Email's not working. What now? I hopped my ass in the car. I got in the car. I visited different airports around the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. All 3 states I visited airports, trying to get in contact with the decision maker. That term in life will take you very, very far. Determining who the decision maker is when you're trying to get something done. A lot of times, your man that's supposed to have a hookup or whatever the case may be, or somebody that you know that work at the company, is not the decision maker. The most they'll be able to do is give you a little intel into how to find the decision maker. So I hit the road, man. I started pounding pavement. Eventually I came up across the airport that you guys just saw me at. I found and got in contact with the manager of the airport that day by walking in the door. And by walking in the door, it was the dead of winter. It was ice on the ground. It was like the worst time for these type of businesses that are recreational based and requires people to go outside. So timing is also everything. Knowing the right time. If I would have went in there during the dead of summer on a Saturday when they got planes taking off every 30 minutes from flight lessons going out, you think they'd have had time to talk to me? No. So pick the right time. Walked in there, talked to the airport manager. I introduced myself. I said, hey, I've actually called here before. I've emailed before. Oh yeah. I told them about what I wanted to do. I wanted to host racing events of high caliber, really nice cars. I'm gonna charge an entry, so therefore I'd like to rent the grounds for a specific period of time where you ground all planes. And then, bro, the face was like, what? Who doing that? Anyway, so I flipped it a little bit and I said, you know what? First of all, let me back up. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Stephen Williams. I own a media company called Mod2Fame. And under this media company, we make film production, and we are specifically film production in the automotive space. So what I'd like to do is use your grounds to shoot videos of comparisons of vehicles of which one is faster. That is going to require us to put them up against each other competitively down your airstrip. That changed everything. It's like, oh, you a company? Okay. One of the first questions I got was, are you a registered company? Yes, I am. Are you insured? Yes, I am. All of these things came from the team, man, doing this and putting this all together in the background while I'm creating this content. Again, like I said, it always takes a team that helps you to push your vision forward. However, sometimes you don't have that. This is all stuff you could do yourself, but the business was in order. You know what I mean? So now we was able to have a conversation. So then we started talking Turkey, like what that would look like, what it would look like to shut down their airport for 6 hours, 7-8 hours, what that would look like, what that would cost them, their potential loss in revenue. These are all terms that I was able to talk to them about, and you know what I mean, and have a really strong and good conversation with them about. Now that was the first visit. Let us think about it. We'll get back to you. A couple weeks went by, nothing, bro. Calling the airport back, nothing. So, what did I do? I get my ass back in the car again. The airport is like almost 2 hours from where I live. Got back in the car again. Went back out there. Around the times that I thought somebody would be there. The next time I went back out there, I ran into not the manager, but the person who was making the decisions financially for the airport day to day. And that person said, oh yeah, I think I heard something about that. He described kind of what we are, but not really. You know what I'm saying? So I went through the whole spiel again of who we are, what we want to do, and that was the icing on the cake, man. When I told them that I'd like to produce revenue for your business during your downtime, which would also help us to create the content that we need to create for our media company, YouTube. But media company. We just host our videos on YouTube because it's where the audience is. Fam, bro, after a couple meetings, we talked, negotiated money. They asked us for our business registration, our business license. They asked us to see a binder of our insurance. We provided everything. And sure enough, we was able to set a date. And in setting a date, that was 7 events ago. Since then, we've had multiple of them, successful, no issues. But I brought that all up to say that was the work that I had to put in to make this happen. Now, let me tell you what some people do. Some people that I had attend the event, people that attended the event, their friends, seen pictures of them attending the event. I started getting mad DMs from people, phone calls from people. Yo, Steph, how could I get to the airport? Yo, Steph, what I got to do to get to the airport? Yo, can you get me in the airport? No, nigga, like, no, like, bro, you know what level of work I had to do to make that happen? You didn't even know this place existed. But, you know, nobody has no sense of loyalty, right? So even the airport, people are calling them now, like, hey, I want to host a race event. I can host a race event. So they started taking on other people doing race events. Now, all of a sudden, you know, it's time to renew my contract for this year. And when renewing the contract for this year, I'm hearing about this date not being available, this date not being available. And I'm like, not available for what? What's happening? What are you doing? Oh, it's another car race event. I'm like, but you know what I said? Instead of me blasting off on people, telling people that they copycats, that they don't have an original bone in their body, instead of me getting mad and doing all of that, you know what I do? I let them rock. You know why I let them rock? Because no matter what, they ain't me. They not gonna put an event together like I do. It's not gonna be as organized. It's not gonna be as well put together. And God forbid, I pray nothing happens, but I guarantee you, these people that they're doing other events with are not insured. I know they aren't. They aren't companies. They are not insured. And God forbid anything happens, bro, they're gonna ream the company and they're gonna gut the airport, which I hope none of that happens. But whatever the case may be, none of that matters. What matters is, and the point that I'm looking to make, whatever it is you set your mind to do. And know that once you do it, the same people who said that nothing like that could be done gonna be the same people that's hitting you up to do what you doing. They're gonna try to steal what you got. They're gonna try to take from you what you doing, but don't let it stress you, because none of them are you. You feel me? None of them are you. None of them could do what you do. When it's an original idea in your mind and you came up with it, nobody gonna do it like you do it. Just keep elevating, doing it bigger and better. So for this year, we got timing equipment this year. We revising the whole setup, additional flags, additional spotters, additional everything. So now we gonna do trophies. It's like official Tish for this year. And everybody else gonna look like clowns out there compared to us. I gotta say it like it is. Everybody else gonna look like clowns out there compared to us. But God bless them. Let them do what they do. There's room for everybody to eat. Just don't eat off my back. You feel? I don't have no problem with anybody eating. Just don't eat off of my back. I just had to get that off my chest, because I'm tired of all the DMs. I'm tired of all the messages asking me how to get something that I worked so hard to acquire. But that's what people do, man. That's just the nature of the beast. That's just how it is. But either way, we gonna make the best content from it. We gonna keep eating from it. We gonna keep building our brand from it, and we gonna keep taking y'all with us. Mod2Fame is seriously a household name. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. This is a real business, and we really growing this. That's why our content is always the highest of quality, the greatest of content. No bullshit. No walking around doing nothing and just holding a camera for the sake of making a video. We don't do anything that way. And the next thing that we gonna start pushing real heavy is our merch. That's not something that we pushed heavy up until now, but that's our next business move, man. We're gonna start pushing it real heavy. The merch is about to start coming up, and we're gonna have all sorts of things on there. I gotta stop wearing other people's stuff in my videos. Like this, right? I like this shirt. You know what I'm saying? This shirt say living legend, you feel? And that's a fact. I really believe that, you know, in my lifetime, I'm gonna leave a story behind that everybody knows that is gonna make me that legend. So right now you looking at a living legend. Steph from Mod2Fame, you heard it here first, living legend. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna start having a lot of joints like this that you could buy, that you could rock out with, that you could feel confident about as you going through your missions and as you going through your goals and you going over your life plans. You could at least rock the stuff that I rock. This way you have that same energy, you have that same tenacity, that same get it doneness. I mean, y'all motivated by cars, so we can go through it. It's a reason why I drive a Hellcat wide body red eye, Porsche Panamera Turbo, a Dodge Durango RT, a Audi A4, and I have a Corvette C5 that I'm building. That's 6, bro. It's a reason why the collection of cars is what it is. Now, am I the person that's like, you know, got it like that and crazy and bragging on it? No. I'm never the person that's like, I'm bragging on all this stuff. But I need y'all to know what it is so that when I say something to you business-wise, you believe it. And you know that this man must know what he's talking about because of how I move and because of the things that I've been able to acquire. I don't live in the hood. I live in a good area, and I live in the New York City area. So I'm going to tell you right now, my crib, 4 bedrooms. You know what I'm saying? 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, balcony, garage, all of that in the New York City area. In the New York City area. So I know you think your $300,000 house is expensive, but bro, and $300,000 can't buy you a studio in New York. So I'm gonna tell you right now, to have all of that in the New York City area, God is real, man. And this is nothing. This is just the beginning. We're gonna keep growing, we're gonna keep motivating, we're gonna keep making it happen. And I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna be like shouting from the mountaintops, yo, look at me, look where I came from. I'm gonna just live it, and I'm gonna let y'all see it. But anyway, it's your boy Stephen here from Mod2Fame, and if you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss no more videos going forward. Visit Mod2Fame.com, get familiar, because we're gonna be dropping new stuff on there all the time. But until the next one, we out.